enough insulation in, and this here was coming down here and that coming down there. There was a little hollow under there, so the rats have dug in under there to try and make a nest in there, right? But they only get in so far.
G'day, Peter here from Comfort Zone Insulation. I hope you enjoy our next video about insulation, and just remember, if you need a quote, click on the link and we're happy to help you out.
Okay, Peter here from Comfort Zone. This is just a bit of a follow-up video to the last one about the rats in all these bats that are up in the roof. The customer wants me to vacuum out the cellulose in their roof. They think that this cellulose is what's causing the problem, and they can hear rats on their ceiling everywhere, and the rats are chewing through the plaster even. But as you can see, all the cellulose there is undisturbed by rats. But these bats over here, we've pulled these out of this bay here, right? And there's rats' nests all the way through underneath all of those, right? And down over there, rats' nests, all down there, rats' nests. I'll warrant that every bat here that I lift up will have rats underneath it. But if I walk through up the roof a little bit to where the manhole is, do a bit more of an inspection. This is the reason why the product's got bats in here as well as cellulose, is because the contractors, if you can see these joists, the contractors haven't pumped in enough product is all that's happened. But you can see here, there's no evidence of rats on the cellulose here at all. You know? Like, this is all good. If there'd been rats, they would have dug into it and burrowed in it and stuff, and you'd have little holes around it like you do with the bats. But there isn't. Now, but if I crawl through here, one thing I did want to look at is, see those rat droppings on these boards here? That's because the rats prefer to walk on the boards rather than walk in the cellulose. But if I come through up this end, you'll see here, this is the manhole cover, right, for the cellulose fibre, and that's where they put bats, are, you know, they put a shroud around the manhole. This is another company's done this years ago, but put a shroud around it and then they put polyester bats on the manhole. Now beside the manhole, there's rat droppings all over this foil here, everywhere, right? But there's no rat droppings on the cellulose. There's a couple of rat droppings there. I mean, the rats are still going to climb across the cellulose, right? You can see there's one little burrow there, right? But because they didn't put enough insulation in, and this here was coming down here and that coming down there, there was a little hollow under there, so the rats have dug in under there to try and make a nest in there, right? But they only get in so far, and then they realise the cellulose falls down and they can't actually build a nest in it. You know, as opposed to the bats up the other end where there's nests all the way through it. If I dig that out, there's no rat droppings even in there, you know, because they quickly figure out that they can't go anywhere. And if you look down there, nothing, no burrows, nothing. There's one little scratch here where they've had a bit of a scratch in there. You can see that there. At some point the rats tried to dig in that, and that's because this bit of timber here, he's walking on that bit of timber because that's solid, and then he tried to burrow down beside it, but realises that you know, it's pretty loose. Now, if you compare that to this polyester bat, right, this polyester's on top of the manhole. If we lift this up, it's actually being stapled to the manhole. See all the rat droppings in there, right? So there's one polyester bat on this part of the roof, and this is where the rats are building nests. Right? So anyway, if they haven't actually got under that one, but they've got under these ones. You can see the rat piece on the ceiling there. Right, but anyway, so that's all of that. But it's bottom line is it's up to the customer. I can vacuum out all of this product for them, but what they need to do to get rid of the rats is get rid of the polyester bats. Anyway, I'll If that's of interest to anybody, like, comment or share.